Some cars are merely sitting around gathering dust in today's hectic auto industry, while others are quietly vanishing from dealer lots before you ever notice them. Supply chain problems are resurfacing. With the new car tariffs, automakers are waiting to see what happens, and dealers are getting rid of as much inventory as they can. The 12 best-selling cars are being broken down today using the most recent Car Edge dealer inventory data. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for further insights into the actual cars market. Let's go from the bottom to the top now. The 2025 Subaru WRX is quietly becoming as one of the most difficult cars to get, while not drawing as much notice as gaudy EVs or large SUVs. The market day supply is just 40 and 2,417 units have been sold in the previous 45 days, indicating that supply is becoming limited. This is a contributing factor. Customers are under pressure to purchase the WRX before costs go further because of the new 25% auto tax that is now applied to all imported cars. The WRX is made in Japan. Models like the WRX are anticipated to be particularly heavily hurt by the additional import expense. As they rush to come up with a new price and manufacturing plan, manufacturers like Subaru are also slowing down imports. So indeed, the supply is rapidly becoming scarcer. The WRX has a 271 horsepower turbocharged engine, standard all-wheel drive, and a manual gearbox. Its average selling price is $37,073. Everything gearheads like, but at a time when it's becoming difficult to get. Number 11, BMW X6 2025. The 2025 BMW X6's aggressive style, sloping roofline, and agile handling continue to draw in buyers of premium SUVs. Although it seems to have been constructed for the Autobahn, BMW's Spartanburg factory in Greer, South Carolina, is really produced in the United States. Against the new 25% car tariff, it seems like a safe gamble, doesn't it? Not exactly, really. BMW isn't totally off the hook, since even though the X6 is built in the United States, many of its essential parts are still imported from Germany. Behind the scenes, pressure is increasing due to the recently imposed tariffs on imported components, which may have an effect on future availability or cost. That might help explain the current tightening of supplies. With an average price of $89,417, the X6 isn't exactly easy to find on dealer lots, with just 40 days of market day supply and only 70 NU1 units sold in the past 45 days. Number 10, Lexus GX 2025. In 2024, the Lexus GX underwent a major makeover, entering a new generation that was produced only at Lexus's famed Tahara facility in Japan and sent straight to the US, where it was subject to the full 25% import duty. The new GX, which rides on the same sturdy GAF chassis as the opulent Lexus LX, is bigger, more comfortable, and more powerful than before. A powerful 3.4-liter turbocharged V6 engine producing 349 horsepower is mated to a smooth shifting 10-speed automatic gearbox and full-time four-wheel drive as standard. However, consumers are rushing to dealerships to grab a GX before supplies run out and costs skyrocket as the new tariffs become a reality. The GX presently has a market day supply of just 38 days, according to statistics from Car Edge. Toyota Sienna 2025. Number 9. The Toyota Sienna quietly continues to rule where it matters, even if many vans may not get as much attention these days. It's evident that purchasers still have a soft spot for this useful transporter, as seen by the fact that over 13,627 units have been sold in the previous 45 days, and the market day supply is just 37 days. What distinguishes the Sienna? Reliability and resale are two terms. With regular maintenance, this vehicle often reaches 200,000 miles and has long been commended for its very reliable performance. The Sienna is a reliable option for families that don't want to be stuck or have to pay for unforeseen repairs. It's a better long-term investment than many of its competitors, since it's also among the top minivans in terms of resale value. The 2025 model, which has an average selling price of $52,016, can accommodate up to 8 people and has second-row captain seats for those who want a more opulent experience. The roomy, cozy, and adjustable chairs are ideal for cross-country road trips as well as soccer practice. 8. Toyota Camry 2025. With its 2025 redesign, the Toyota Camry is already gaining popularity. Even while sedans in general are losing ground to SUVs, this hybrid-only sedan is still in high demand, with 44,451 units sold in the previous 45 days and a market day supply of only 36. The 2025 Camry is currently the only model having a hybrid drivetrain, with the basic LE model beginning at $29,495 and an average selling price of $35,079. This change has also increased the price. For a mid-sized vehicle, that's a lot of money, and those costs may increase more if new auto part tariffs take effect. Although it is manufactured in Toyota's oldest car factory in the United States in Georgetown, Kentucky, the Camry Hybrid does not entirely avoid the tariffs. Since essential parts are still imported from Japan, Toyota's price power may become even more constrained in the future. 7 GMC Yukon 2025. The market isn't exactly overrun with the 2025 GMC Yukon. Due in part to manufacturing delays brought on by supply chain hiccups, this full-size SUV is in short supply, with 5,616 units sold in the previous 45 days. Although the Yukon is constructed in GM's Arlington factory in Texas, global sourcing still plays a significant role because key components come from other nations. GM updated the model for 2025, and a number of minor but important alterations resulted in a full-size SUV that is more sophisticated, opulent, and fashionable than the previous model. Customers now have a more sturdy basic model thanks to the new Elevation trim, which replaces the SLE and SLT trims. With a new option for executive seats in the second row, the Denali Ultimate is even finer and functions as the Cadillac Escalade alternative. The total cost of all of things is high. You have to question how many customers can really afford an SUV like this given the average selling price of $84,602 and the combination of tightened credit, increasing interest rates, and inflation. If this video is helpful to you, please like it before we go on to the next automobile. The 2025 Toyota Highlander number 6. The main selling factors of any three-row SUV intended for families are comfort, effectiveness, and safety. And because to the brand's stellar reputation for dependability, the 2025 Toyota Highlander effortlessly meets all of those requirements. With just 34 units available on the market day and 52,079 sold in the past 45 days, this mid-size SUV may be the reason it is still doing well in this tumultuous market. In all honesty, Toyota didn't need to significantly redesign the Highlander for 2025. It remains competitive without altering a successful recipe thanks to minor technological advancements and improvements. Although certain parts still traverse borders, the Indiana-built Highlander is mostly exempt from the harshest of the new auto tariffs, so if conditions tighten more, supply problems might arise. It's not exactly inexpensive, with an average selling price of around $46,000 depending on trim and extras. However, many purchasers are content to make the trip if they are looking for a dependable family hauler with a solid track record. The 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross is number 5. If Toyota is skilled at anything, it's creating compact SUVs that buyers really want to purchase. Once again, the 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross demonstrates this. With 2,028 units sold in the previous 45 days and a market day supply of just 33, it is staying strong even in a difficult market. This indicates that inventory is limited. Every requirement is met by the Corolla Cross. It is inexpensive, fuel-efficient, practical, and has Toyota's renowned dependability emblem. It can get up to 32 miles per gallon combined. It's the kind of SUV that people cheerfully drive every single day without any drama, even if it may not attract much attention. It's simple to see why so many buyers are locking in a Corolla Cross at this time, given that the average selling price is around $29,000. For the times we live in, it's a sensible, straightforward decision. The 2025 Toyota RAV4 is number 4. In 2025, the Toyota RAV4 is still a formidable vehicle. These are still being promptly snatched up by purchasers even as the market changes, with just 32 units available on market days and 61,960 sold in the past 45 days. The situation is rather obvious. This SUV won't be around for very long. Why the ongoing success? For many individuals, the RAV4 is the ideal vehicle. It is dependable, useful, and the ideal size for commuters or families. Hybrid models may get over 40 miles per gallon. In addition, Toyota's high resale value reassures purchasers that, in the volatile market of today, they are not wasting their money. The 2025 Toyota RAV4 is produced in a number of places, including Japan, Canada, Georgetown, Kentucky, and Ontario. The model editions and certain hybrids being produced in Japan will determine the precise location. The RAV4, especially the hybrid versions, is also made in Canada. As of right moment, a 2025 RAV4 typically sells for around Not very inexpensive, but the bad news is that tariffs may raise costs much more. Lexus RX Hybrid 2025. In 2025, the Lexus RX Hybrid is still dominating the market by fusing luxury, dependability, and efficiency into one of the most sought-after SUVs available. With just 31 units available on the market day and 6,415 sold in the prior 45 days, dealers are finding it difficult to keep them on the lot. For good reason, buyers like the RX Hybrid. With a combined fuel efficiency of around 36 miles per gallon, it provides a smooth and quiet ride along with high-end interior amenities. For the majority of purchasers, Lexus's cheap cost of ownership and reputation for dependability simply clinch the sale. Don't be shocked if costs start to climb even more soon, since the RX Hybrid, which was built in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada, isn't completely immune to the new tariffs. Not precisely cash, but for convenience, effectiveness, and comfort, in the wild automotive market of today, it's a wise decision. The 2025 Cadillac Escalade. The 2025 model demonstrates that the Cadillac Escalade is still the industry leader in full-size luxury SUVs and won't be slowing down anytime soon. It's more difficult than ever to locate one sitting on a lot. With 3,088 units sold in the previous 45 days, there are still many customers willing to spend more for the Escalade's large V8 engine, ultra-luxe interior, and tech-rich cabin, even in the face of the faltering economy and exorbitant auto pricing. Despite being a rolling status symbol, it somehow manages to provide both towing capacity and comfort in the actual world. What is the typical selling price? An astounding $1,116,207. Yes, it is a home in certain regions, but many Escalade purchasers want to make a statement in addition to having a vehicle. Additionally, don't be shocked if Escalade costs increase much more in the next months, as tariffs begin to affect components and supply systems throughout the world. The 2025 Lexus NX Hybrid is ranked first. One of Lexus's best-selling SUVs is the NX, which has cutting-edge technology, exceptional economy, and luxurious luxury. However, the new 25% import duty has increased demand for it. Customers might face steep price increases as a result of this tariff, which applies to the NX plug-in hybrid, which is manufactured in Japan, as well as the NX 350 and NX 350h, which are put together at the Toyota Cambridge facility in Ontario, Canada. Customers who value the NX's exceptional fuel efficiency and renowned durability are now swarming dealerships in an attempt to purchase a car before costs rise. The price of the NX Hybrid might increase by around $13,000 if Lexus passes the whole levy on to customers, placing this crossover perhaps out of reach for many purchasers. The NX Hybrid now has an average selling price of $53,643 and a market day supply of just 28 days, according Car Edge statistics. That concludes our examination of the new cars currently having the lowest market day supply. What caught you off guard the most? Or are other models quickly becoming extinct at the dealerships in your area? Please leave a remark below. If this video was useful to you, please press the like button, subscribe for additional insights into the actual automobile industry, and enable alerts so you don't miss any updates. I appreciate you seeing, and I hope to see you in the future one.